Hey, hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at Nembrini Audio's PSA1000 and PSA1000 Jr. So this is the 1000, it's a stereo, it's an analog saturator. It's based on an absolute classic piece of hardware that used in studios all over the place by Sansamp, sorry. So yes, it's awesome. I mean, straight out of the box, it's epic. It's that simple, okay. And so is the actual junior version. The junior version is mono and more like the original. This is kind of like two in one. This one, but they're both good for different things. You get a bunch of presets. We're going to look at the app properly very shortly. And the actual, let me just shut this one down, the junior version looks like this. Yes, I want to switch these off at the moment. And don't worry when it says default. If you've made adjustments to this and you open and close like Cubasis, it'll come back up and it'll say default, but you haven't lost your settings. It holds them all, so it's fine. But we'll look at some of the presets in a sec. This track is one of mine and Colin's. It's written by Colin. Everything in this is played by Colin. It's actually one of his tracks, which is going to be on a future album, not the next one. So I have one of these on every single one of these tracks, apart from that one by the looks of it, which is my vocal channel. Yeah, that's why. And so on all the other tracks, on all the music tracks, there is a Nembrini PSA1000, either stereo or junior. And it's a track that has different sections, so it's perfect for demonstrating this. So I won't play the whole thing without them, but I will play sections. So this is the first section. There is no effects applied to any sections of this track yet. You'll see that they are all switched off. I'll turn it up a little bit in the mix. Because obviously the volume will get kicked down when we will get kicked up when we put in the effect. And I'll just skip to different sections of the song. Let's get the volume down to a sensible level as well, otherwise we're going to clip when we start to bring in the PSAs. So what I shall do now is I shall play the track through, and as we're playing it through I will add in the effects, so you'll hear the difference. It's pretty much an essential app, I'd say. It's very, very, very good quality. Okay, so if you like analog saturation, and it's like I said, there's everything in this. There's keyboards, there's drums, there's real bass guitar, real guitars, a Hammond organ type thing, so you can, you know, you'll get a good idea of how it's going to sound on your mix, and if it's something that you'd be interested in. So like I said, not just for guitarists, but for adding warmth, analog saturation or crunch or distortion if you want to your tracks. But here we go. I shall mute the microphone again and play the track and add the effect. Okay, so you get the idea there. Doesn't it sound really good? Now, I'm not sure. I don't think you can see my mouse pointer, but that's not my fault. That's Cubasis's. So we're just going to solo out this section of track here with this chunky, like, kind of guitar parts and things like this. And in particular, this track 10, we shall solo it out, and we shall solo my vocal channel as well. And open up Nembrini's PSA1000 Jr, which is on this track here. And we will have a listen without it. I'll just get back to the beginning of it. There you go. And we shall play it, and I shall take it out first, and then we shall put it back in. Massive difference. So here's the track without it. Lovely. And then you have punch, buzz, more buzz, more kind of bottom endish. Lovely tone, wet dry mix, level control, phase on and off. You hear that better in the stereo. So a quick look at all the factory presets. You get loads. So this works really well with this actual little guitar solo part, one of the harmony parts. And I changed the settings for various bits of it. So this is a good one to demonstrate the actual, like, PSA1000. This analog link here, this kind of regenerates the sound very slightly each time you hit it based on the settings here. So it's something like that. It's some algorithm. You probably got, and then you got mid and side. You'll hear that. You can see, you can set it here. Now spread, you don't need to listen through the headphones. Kind of spreads the image a little bit. And then link will just basically link the two sections together, the stereo sides. And you can unlink any of them and control each channel separately. Or the whole thing. And then you have phase. We'll listen to the phase on, like, say, the drums. Okay, so let's go to the drum track here and solo that. Now if I look at the settings, let's choose something maybe so you can really hear it now. You can hear the generate. The buzz on drums is great because it gives you a really punchy low end. You've got a lot you can dial in. And loads and loads and loads of, you can get really creative. So depending on the feel you want, love, it's lush on this piano. I like it without the mid side on this one. But I also noticed it was exceptionally good at bringing out your bass line. So I think our bass is on channel 6. Okay, so that's with it. But without it, you're really having to... We'd have to start... You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it even close to punching through the way the PSA does it. And this is with, I think, the actual it really makes it stand out in a mix. Really nice on organs, obviously. This preset, I think, is actually Hammond Crunch. Anyway, guys, there you go. So there's a pretty good look at the Nembrini Audio PSA1000 and the PSA1000 Jr. You get them as a bundle. You can buy them as a bundle from the App Store. Like there's a, you know, you can buy them both together, or you can buy them separately, you know. So there you go. Yes, yes. Excellent stuff. Really great quality. Analog saturation. Maybe you wouldn't want to apply it to every single track, but, you know, for the purposes of the demo and the different instruments and stuff, I thought that was probably a good idea. And also to show that, all right, you know, that it was pushing it quite a lot at the actual the CPU there during the track. But however, please bear in mind that this is running on every single one of these tracks, 10 tracks. So and there's actually 11 tracks because it's my microphone track as well. And plus the other effects that are applied, plus all the audio when it's running full, plus the MIDI. So, you know, it's pretty good. So what you would do is get your tone and, of course, freeze the audio once you are happy with that particular mix for your track. You can always freeze. You can unfreeze later if you like. But once you freeze, you free up all the CPU, you know. So it's a very cool beat. Guys, I shall put links in the description for the PSA1000 and Junior and the bundle. Or you can find the bundle there anyway. Brilliant. Many thanks to Igor Nembrini for sending me the code to demo the app. Brilliant stuff. Very, very good. This will feature a lot because most of you know I love kind of warmth, analog saturation, and sort of getting into retro and stuff like that, so it's nice. Okay, so if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, please consider becoming a patron from as little as $1 a month. Help support what we do here at Sound Test Room, and bless you all for watching, and I will see you later. Ta-ta.